What's going on, everyone? This is your man Ant,
And it's your boy KPGE.
and this is the Crypto Fix live stream here at btminers headquarters in New York.
So,
KPGE, man, what's on the agenda today?
this is
Today is Friday the 13th. I didn't know it's supposed to be that spooky Jinx holiday day.
But first things first, guys. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe if you haven't already.
Definitely.
And please be sure to turn that notification bell on. Also, throughout the live, if you have any questions about anything, feel free to comment in the messages in the comment section. And we also have a pinned comment with any information you need to reach out. You got Uncle Ed over here, you got me, and anything we don't know, we get you the answer to.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So, real quick, do they still have there's a delay?
The K3s again, still delayed. We haven't heard anything from Bitmain as of yet. I know the Chinese holiday, Happy Lunar to them. The the Rabbit is starting the 17th of January, so I know that's going to be another delay right there because everything shipping wise is kind of shut down for that week. So right now, like I said, Bitmain have not put out no information as of yet of the updates of K3s. They're still saying until the end of January. So we still running off that information.
Okay. All right. So, if you pay attention to any type of crypto news at all, you would know that the OG, the original Bitcoin, has been making moves.
Oh yes, the last few days has been making major moves. The last few days, the market is up. Everyone is dropping their drawers right now of excitement that Bitcoin is up. Last time I checked, it was like 19,000. Let's double check.
Yeah, let's see what it is right now, man.
Oh, it's $19,120.63 right now as we're doing this live.
Ooh, I feel like it was just like a few days ago. Was that like 16?
It was.
Wow.
It was.
Wow.
It's up. It's up. I may also want to steak dinner.
Oh man, yeah, you know what it is. You know what it is, man. So, oh man, let's we have some information here. According to CNBC.com, which most of us know, Bitcoin made its highest jump above 19,000 since November of last year. So since November of last year, this is the first time it's been above 19,000, right? So it's like everybody's stir crazy right now. It's like,
you don't know what to do.
Okay, do. Because just as fast as it go up, you can wake up tomorrow, you never know what it'll be. But for the moment, the trajectory is looking amazing. So a lot of people are trying to figure out just what happened. Why is it moving like the way it's moving? So apparently, again, according to CNBC.com, they said that FTX lawyers they found $5 billion in cash and liquid in cash and digital assets. How do you find $5 billion? How?
So the lawyers found $5 million of asset.
$5 billion. Yeah, $5 billion.
$5 billion of liquid assets
in cash and digital.
That just don't stumble out of nowhere. You just don't find that,
bro.
I think it's always been there, and the same face with Sam. Look what we done. Look what we did. Like, we want to help pay back the people. But like I said, $5 billion you just find out of nowhere.
Bro,
come on.
If that's the case, I want to find $5 billion, man. It just well, it makes sense. Like you just say, the same face. Like, okay, now they got Sam at the picture. There's a new CEO. I forgot his name that stepped up, whatever the case may be. So now they're trying to kind of damage control, restore the FTX brand. But with that $5 billion that they found, they've been restoring whatever has been lost to as many FTX creditors as they can. So with that, it's kind of like just like how we were talking about in the recent live. Feel free to go back and check out the recent lives that we've had, the Crypto Fix Live, and also the other videos that we have on the miners that are coming out, so on and so forth. But if you look back, we're talking about how people, it all comes down to whoever's holding the check. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So whoever's holding the check right now don't want that. They want that pressure. They feeling that pressure. So it's just like, okay, yo, just give them something so they can leave us alone. You know what I'm saying?
Or to shut you up. So pretty much. So we found $5 billion. So you said it's a new CEO for FTX. FTX is doing damage control. Now, PR showed good face. We are a trusted platform. With the new direction of the CEO, we are looking to do new heights. That whole garbage you're going to spill out and things of that nature in their press release. And now I'm giving you my creditors and the people that suffer the most some of that $5 billion. They keep on the platform. Come on, like I said, that's the jokes. Anyway, we know it. And I'm holding you hostage no matter what. I'm trying to keep you by paying you.
But apparently it's doing something because it has the. I'm not saying this is the whole reason why Bitcoin is up, but it's a big part of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's starting the image we've been having of Bitcoin is or it's cryptocurrency in general is that the bad outweighs the good.
Yeah.
Now there's a little bit of sprinkle of good. So like it's going up. It's still teetering a little bit, but for the most part, it's been on an upward incline. So they just magically find $5 billion, and they're just they're giving you what they owe you anyway. So it's like,
are they giving a little bit more? Like, hey,
that information I do not know. I'm not
sure. So if you giving me what you owe me already, are you taking interest when you giving me more? They say, hey, if I owed you $10,000, here's 15 for the damage I caused you.
They ain't doing that. They ain't doing that. That would be, in the perfect world, that would be beautiful. That would be a smart thing to do. Because I messed up, my bad. It was people in the past, whatever the case may be. But don't worry. This is the energy going forward. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, nobody wants to be transparent. They're trying to give that illusion of being transparent now. You know what I'm saying? And even then, in the article that CNBC that put out, right? The FTX attorneys, their lawyers, still urge on immediately throwing that $5 billion out there. So it looks like there's sectors of this group in the FTX company is like, okay, we got the assets, let's disclose it. Right now, the attorneys are like, all right, we disclose it, but it don't mean we should just put all $5 billion back out there. You know what I'm saying? Because they're saying that would kind of crash their bottom line, because once they put that $5 billion out there, they have to pay everybody back.
But again, if you find $5 billion, if I could find $5 billion, there's more money out there.
Of course.
There's more money out there to find. That's found. So I think what messed it up was salmon on that goddamn. God darn, I'm sorry, this is a YouTube. God darnish media run after everything happened, trying to explain why he did what he did, kind of tarnish everything.
Now I'm glad you said that, right? Because a little bit unscripted, but according to TechCrunch.com, right? Sam Bankman-Fried wrote that he didn't steal funds or stash away billions. His assets were and still are able to be utilized to backstop FTX customers. So now it's like, okay, hold on. He's saying everything he owned, all his assets and everything like that, were and is still able to be used to offset some of the losses for FTX customers. So why haven't they been doing that? So now that had me wondering, maybe in his campaign he was trying to tell us more than what he could say. You know what I'm saying? Putting a tinfoil hat on, whatever the case may be. But if you check it out, his assets are there. I believe it was don't quote me, but I believe it was $362 million, right? Among other things. But they're not using it. But they find the little not a little, I'll take it back. They fined $5 billion. Something peculiar is going on, but it seems like everything's getting on track. As we can see, Bitcoin's going up. People are getting their money back. The influence of everything is kind of changing a little bit. And maybe, just maybe, there's a little bit of brighter light being shown on the good side of crypto. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? But with the trajectory that Bitcoin is going, if it stays like this, a lot of things are going to be changing. You know what I'm saying? And also, according to CNBC.com, speaking directly to the U.S. now, the U.S. inflation has gone down by 0.1%, which I don't really know if that really is a big part of Bitcoin going up, but I'm sure if the inflation is going down and things are kind of get normalized, it might be.
I thought you were about to go to full blown recession in 2023. I thought that was still the goal.
Don't seem like it right now.
But how? Eggs is like $9 a carton, right? It depends where you at.
Yeah, you get some nice eggs, brother.
That's like almost $7-9 for a carton of eggs.
So it's like, I feel like certain things, because eggs have gone up. You know, I got little ones at home.
Mm-hmm.
However, milk is going down. So I'm not sure if it's like, I don't know what you call them, egg farmers.
We gotta get a financial person. We gotta interview a financial person.
Oh, yeah, we definitely need to interview some people. Yeah.
Explain this. If inflation is going, based on what you said, if inflation is decreasing
by 0.1%.
By 0.1%, but the price of everything is still increasing.
Well, that's what I'm saying is like certain things are going up and certain things are going down. So it's just like,
But they're saying everything about to blow into a full-blown recession in 2020. That was the game plan. They send this thing to a recession and let it work itself out. But like I said, but crypto is up 19.
Mm-hmm. Well, Bitcoin is up 19.
That's a crypto. Bitcoin is up 19, a little over 19,000. And like I said, that's based off of inflation going down by 0.1.
0.1%, yes.
0.1%. And the asset recovery
of $5 billion.
Of $5 billion of FTX. I get that part. But the inflation thing is throwing me off just a tad bit.
See, because when inflation comes about, right? For example, perfect example, because I haven't even spoke to you about this. This is a little side topic, right? But it has to do with inflation. I mean, you know, starting to look at getting a house, you know what I'm saying? And right now we're currently in what they call the seller's market. But over the past couple of weeks, it's been transitioning to a buyer's market. So to me, certain things are moving around and certain things are going down, other things are going up. So if we can find a balance, then I don't think there'll be a recession. But if there's no balance, then we're going to be headed into a recession. But the more things that, like, for example, like headlines are for most places right now, Bitcoin going up. So it's giving that positive reach. So it tends to make everybody else do and trade and buy, and maybe even, I'm not sure if they will, but maybe even some people turn on their miners. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I know increase of miners has been, people have been buying miners because of the increase, the decrease in crypto and the decrease of price of the miners. So we did see an uptick in BT miners of people purchasing miners, but there's a lot of people still shutting down miners. And there's people still hanging on, letting those fans spin no matter what. There's people that say, yo, they can't afford it. They can't keep up with it.
Well, maybe soon they'll be able to afford it.
So here's a monkey wrench. I'm gonna throw in this. I know I've read that the Republican Party has abolished the IRS. If that happens, will you think that there's more money? I believe there's more money coming in. If not, please quote me on that. Do you think the price of Bitcoin will increase?
Well, if we're getting rid of the IRS, so what does that mean? That means no taxes?
Income taxes.
So there still be taxes.
It still be taxes. Still got to pay
like
state tax. Yeah.
Okay, so about certain things, but as far as income tax, I believe it would be better because, like my purview, because before I don't really see where my tax money was going anyway. Like they say this and that, this is coming out for this is coming out for that, whatever. But as to where it goes to in society, we just use big words and you can't see where it goes to. If there's more money, if there's no IRS, because the IRS gets paid off taxes, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
The IRS gets paid off taxes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So get rid of the IRS, that's less people to consume whatever taxes is out there. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it kind of balances itself out a little bit. Plus, it makes people happy because there's nothing like working X amount of hours, whether you're salaried or hourly, and then there's your check. You look at your check, oh, you think you're getting X amount of dollars, and then this is coming out because the tax of this is coming out, tax of this is coming out, whatever. So it might change the energy levels of people. When I say energy level, like how they feel about things, how their outlook and stuff like that going forward. You know, if you want to go buy stuff at the store, you're still gonna have to pay your taxes, et cetera, so on and so forth.
So state taxes.
So it's just like that's a good balance because my thing personally is if I gotta pay whatever taxes, I should see where my taxes are going.
All right, so I'm gonna ask this question, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's say one of the major popular cities adopt Bitcoin, like El Salvador did, right? El Salvador. I'm saying it wrong.
El Salvador.
El Salvador, yes. So let's say New York City adopt Bitcoin for this public transportation.
Mm-hmm.
Let's use public transportation before we jump in restaurant. Do you think that will make a big impact on Bitcoin and drive the value up or decrease the value? Because more people got to. And New York City said, "Hey," the transit said, "Yo, we're going to start accepting Bitcoin or any type of crypto as payment for your rides around the train station or buses." Or do you think it's going to make a major impact on crypto in a negative or positive way?
I believe. You asking the question like it's simple, but that's a heavy question because
I know it is a heavy question.
There's a lot of contingencies that come with that, but is it going to be as well as with cash, or is it replacing completely?
No. So cash or crypto.
Oh yeah, it's going to make a tremendous increase on crypto because now it's being used regularly. Like because like we acknowledge crypto is unknown monster. There is no way that you are an expert in crypto or what institution or college did you go to or what program do you take to become an expert. Crypto is this new thing, so the more we get familiar with it, the more like for example, I take the bus all the time. You see the old couples get on the bus, like they've been doing for years, and they put in their quarters or they put their cash in or they swipe their card. Now it's like, oh, what's this? Crypto, what's that?
So it's just an older market?
Yeah. Because now it's like it's not there. Like old folks, like one of my grand uncles, right? We be trying to teach him how to text. He don't want to text, you know what I'm saying? But now it's to the point where he has to because it's either that or be left out of the loop. Now we're going to purposely leave him out of the loop, but certain things,
Give it the times, man. Give it time.
That's a fact.
Pick up an iPhone.
and he do it better than me. Like he use it, you know what I'm saying? So, putting it on the bus and being out there, it's like it's kind of like advertising and marketing in a sense. Even if they don't use it, they're gonna look at it because when I get on a bus and I notice they got that little USB chargers now, I'm like, oh wow, you know what I'm saying? If I get on the bus and I usually go to my app, scan on my phone or whatever the case may be, and I'll see because like there's this thing for students to swipe their card.
Yeah,
you just area to put the money in, and if they say they have the crypto sign right there, I'm like, hold on, y'all taking crypto now?
So take out the point that and public transportation is going to say. Public transportation is going to say, hey, this is going to replace cash. crypto only, and the amount of time this is going to replace cash.
Then they will give it a negative light.
Well, like I said, people are going to buy it more, so the increase of demand is going to happen. But you think it's going to over saturate?
No, the reason why it's gonna give a bad light to crypto is because number one, people don't like getting told what to do.
No, that's what I tell you. We're going to adopt this.
See, but it's like before, like the theory before, right? Is like we're adding crypto to the list of things that we already take. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when you go to cash out on whatever site, like I just ordered my glasses, whatever the case may be, you go to cash out. They have Venmo, PayPal, card, this, that, blah, blah. I have these options. But if you're saying I can only pay in PayPal, now I'm gonna go somewhere else.
We also go, you gotta take mass transportation. We also gonna go about car.
Okay, we the people.
What you gonna do? You still need to get to work, right? Not sure people still need to get to work. People still need to get around. Some people can't afford a car. Some people can't afford Ubers get pricey. So what you gonna do? You gonna adapt? You have to adapt to it.
You don't have to adapt it. And this is one of those things that people, I feel like, very rarely come together to stop certain things. This is going to be one of those things that people are going to adapt to it because the thing is, number one, who has the most money? Like, let's focus on America now. Who has the most money?
Or a person, or
like just who has the most money in general? Like the 1%ers.
Yeah.
Okay, so you think they're going to go to an all crypto system?
I'm just saying for mass transportation only. I'm just talking about transportation. I'm not talking about anything else.
Yeah, but that affects them. Wherever income, or I don't say income, wherever profit turns, it affects the 1%ers. So just like how
the 1% can benefit, they say, okay, you got crypto.com, you got Coinbase, you got Robinhood, Binance, FTX, all those trading platforms. It's going to see a boom in business. You're going to see an uptick in business because people have to buy their wallet. People have to buy the wallets to get their wallets so you get the crypto.
But the thing is, say for example, I'm a 1%er, right? Cash is cash.
But like I said,
the cash can go up and down. Like, you know, the value of the value of cash can go up and down. You know, based on things like inflation and so on and so forth, right? But crypto, the volatility is too wild. All right, I know, like we were talking about earlier. Before, as a kid, my uncle gave me $5.
Yeah,
I could buy the whole store with $5. Now $5, you can't even get a bottle of soda, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? However, I got it.
Yeah,
crypto.
But like I said, you think the number of crypto? You think the price of Bitcoin is not going to increase?
I feel like if it's a smooth transition, then yeah, because now you're alienating other things and you're just using crypto, right?
Yeah. So like I said, we're talking about transportation. And mass transportation say, hey, we're going to be adopting Bitcoin or any type of crypto. We're going to still take the regular dollar, US dollar, but over time it's going to be strictly crypto. Like I said, you're going to see a high demand. The demand is going to increase, and like I said, it's going to skyrocket. It's going to skyrocket rocket. I mean, on prices. Like I said, all these trading platforms are going to make money. Like I said, the demand is high because I got to buy crypto now.
See, and that's the issue. If it was a thing where, like, the whole system moved to crypto, that'd be different because now you really have no choice. But if just transportation is moving to crypto, there's a rift that I can still hang on to. But
you going to do Uber? You going to take an Uber? You going to buy a car?
It's not even just that. It's just like, maybe the way I see it through my eyes is like, and then like I said, I ride the bus, you drive, right? So yeah, I can tell you.
But I used to ride the bus too.
I know, but I can tell you firsthand, even recently, like certain things don't fly. Why do you think like the buses haven't gone to completely online. Like meaning to say, like I have, for example, up here I have the CDTA app
Mm-hmm.
and load my money onto the online digital wallet.
Yeah, they all have that.
Yeah, they all have it. So why aren't they exclusively using that alone instead of taking coins, instead of taking money? Why aren't they just
So
using
people right now, some people can't afford. Some people don't have the phone capability to do that. I get what you're saying, but now the system is forced to adapt into crypto. So the people that don't have it, don't have the capability, it's forcing them to adapt to it.
But if I can't afford it, it don't matter.
So you can't buy $60 worth of Bitcoin?
No, well, it's going. Well, okay, so it's going to backfire because some of the people that take buses, like some of the guys that come on the bus, like they're coming from work or going to work, whatever the case may be, and they'll be asking for a ride. So people who don't have money already is going to have to contend with buying crypto, whether Bitcoin, whatever the case may be. And then on top of that, pay whatever fee for whatever the wallets and this, blah, blah, blah. Like for example, with the bus app, I actually save money. So if it's a thing like, all right, boom, if you have cash, it's $1.50. If you're using the app, it's $1.30. Right?
So
and after 3 rides, I get some free. So if they incorporate a program like that to where I can save, so if they say if I use Bitcoin, okay, use cash is $150. Use online payment method like online debit card, whatever the case may be, is $130. If they say use Bitcoin, $1.15. Guess what? I'm using Bitcoin.
Using Bitcoin.
So they have to do something to lure people in. And then once you lure them in, which is kind of messed up, then you're like, this is what we're doing.
So what happened? All right, that same app, they say, you know what? I know you can't do Robinhood, whatever, because they take a PC. What happened? They say we incorporated a wallet that you could buy crypto from us. And go to your bus, go to the app. So the app will have it.
That'll work 100%. That'll work 100%. But bowling on the budget, as you know, we bowl on the budget. You know what I'm saying? And then I have to pay a fee to get the crypto on top of whatever I gotta pay to get to and from point A to B. It's rough, but like with like the app for the bus, if I use this app right here, I pay less. So if they came up with a way to where they partner with whoever, and I don't have to pay that fee, plus they giving me a little help on it, even if it's 2 cents, it doesn't matter. I'm saving something, plus you facilitate the way for me to do it, then yes.
So
it's gonna soar.
Now, but based on what I said before, if they handheld you to say, yo, this is what we're going to do, and we're going to have the trading platform on the transportation app. The handheld, we have everything on there for you to get you to clear it over. Now, what about the people you mentioned that don't have it?
The people that I mentioned that don't have it now being that there's no fees and stuff like that, because it's funny how, like, a perfect example, where I work next to the building next to where I work, there's Department of Social Services, and they give out bus passes and stuff like that, right? So if the process is that easy and simple, now they might have those, those little free phones that they give if you got whatever.
Yeah, Medicaid stuff like that.
Yeah, because they have apps on them. Now we can facilitate that, but if there's going to be an extra fee, like you just said it in a very smart way. If they're doing everything and they're going to make, whether it's partnership or whatever, they cover whatever, then yeah, that's how it be. But if you got to pay a fee for it, then yeah. But I honestly think over time, already, without even doing any of that over time, that crypto is going to be in the infrastructure because, like, for example, I just had to go pay rent the other day. I went to the ATM and said you can put your card in, or they have the Bitcoin symbol.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, you can use Bitcoin. So
can you withdraw the Bitcoin out the ATM? Let's say you got like $200 of Bitcoin in your wallet.
Yeah, it does. So if you got $200 Bitcoin in your wallet, it does a transference like. So if for like $10, you would get 8 whatever point because there's a fee, the ATM fee, then whatever, if there's a wallet fee or whatever the case may be, then you get your money out. So $200 in Bitcoin, say hypothetically, I'm not sure exactly, don't quote me, but $200 in Bitcoin could be $183.
Yeah, I just want to take out $100. So I went to that ATM and they said, hey, you can withdraw Bitcoin out the wallet. I just want to take out 100. So I'm getting hit with the ATM fee, right? I'm getting hit with the fees.
Wallet fee, yeah.
So is that convenient?
Yeah, it is convenient because like I said, I just pulled out rent, right? I had to pay the ATM fee and I had to pay the bank fee.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. There's no difference. Now, if the wallet fee for Bitcoin or whatever was some crazy price, then it's just basically the same thing. So I pay the ATM fee and I pay the bank fee. Now I pull out rent. If I was using Bitcoin, I would pay the ATM fee and the wallet fee.
All right.
So it's already starting to like incorporate to societies, and like you said, like El Salvador, they
adopted Bitcoin.
They adopted Bitcoin. There's going to be more places adopting it, whatever the case may be. It's scary because if it crashes, it hurt.
Definitely hurt the infrastructure.
Yeah. So, but if it rises, then the infrastructure will boom. So I guess it's just like having the contingency. But crypto is like, you remember everybody was on MySpace?
Yeah. I remember. Everybody had a friend Tom.
Yeah, Tom. Shout out to my boy Tom, holding it down. I have my music on my profile, everything. But what are we on now? Facebook, Instagram,
the metaverse,
WhatsApp, Twitter, the metaverse, as you said. Yeah, perfect example. Something else. All right, perfect. Snapchat. Everybody has Snapchat. What everybody doing now? TikTok.
You see
what I'm saying? So, yeah, there's a lot of, because it used to be back in the day, before I was even thought of, there was a bartering system. You know what I'm saying? Then they you started using your little shillings and stuff like that, as the old folk would say, or whatever the case may be. And then it came to paper money. Then it's like you swiping your card, right? And then I felt a little bit old because I saw somebody in the store, this young man in the store, he bought whatever, and he just people and paid and walked off. I'm like, hold on.
Yeah, I mean that's technology, because that's getting rid of paper cash.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So eventually, no matter what, if the new thing, if it's good and it catches, it will take over. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if, say for example, Bitcoin had stayed at where it was at, it would have been incorporated a lot faster. Well, because it did that drop, it was just like,
So if Bitcoin would have hit 200K.
No, it didn't even have to hit 200K. It could have stayed right at 68,600.
Then there's no growth, right? If it stayed at 68K for all these months, then there's really
it's really no growth, but it's consistent. The dollar has been dropping in value, but it's consistent. You know what I'm saying? But Bitcoin, you drop $40,000, $50,000, it gets crazy.
What's going on, Timothy? Let me see. Greetings from Florida. Stoked for the K3s and K7s to land. Timothy, like you said at the beginning, Bitmain still haven't put up the information. We're still waiting for Timothy. Yes, Bitmain has not given us no updated information. They still saying the end of January. When things will be released. I know, like I said, they about to go on holiday soon. Chinese New Year. Year of the Rabbit, and that's a week of celebration. I need that type of week. That's a celebration, man. We get 1 day. Yeah, you celebrate 1 day, and wake up, you got to pay rent. So, and like I said, we waiting for more information. Once we get more information, we'll definitely let everyone know. But right now, we still running the same information he gave us. No new updates for the K3s or K7s. We wait for from Bitmain. Yeah. So, like, people, let us know in the comments. Like, do you feel that mass transportation can adopt an all crypto system, or do you feel that FTX still have money to find after finding $5 billion?
Yep.
And this has been the Crypto Live live stream here at btminers. I'm your host, Ant.
I'm your boy, KPGE. Please like, subscribe, turn that notification bell on. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, man. Check out
Definitely.
our website, the whole 9.
Everything to keep updated. Like I said, like before we go live, we probably had the updates on our social media platforms. So everyone, it's Friday. Have a good time. Friday the 13th.
Be safe.
You into that spooky stuff, you know. You want to catch someone slipping? Hey, Jason, hit him for me. Everything. So we are out. Be safe out here this weekend.
Take care, folks.
See y'all Tuesday.